Okay, in today's tutorial we're just quickly going to go through how to remove the Powered by Shopify link in the footer. So you can see here we've got a brand new store, it's just a dummy store, and we're using the debut theme you can see down here. So we're just going to quickly jump in and find out how to remove this. Now, at the time of doing this recording, there's no way you can jump in and just do it yourself in the admin, so we are going to have to make a quick code change. But you don't have to worry because you don't really need to know how to code to be able to do this. It's more just removing lines than adding anything. So if we jump into the online store, and the first menu that opens is themes, which is the one that we want. And we're going to jump into actions. Now we're going to go into edit code so we can remove some lines, but the best thing to do if you're a little bit uncomfortable with adding code or editing anything, the first thing to do is always duplicate the theme. So we can do that if we just hit duplicate, and then you can see down here it's just saving a copy of debut. I already had one here, so we're just copying another one. Once this wheel has stopped going, it's copied the theme and it's all backed up and ready to go. So the original one is still here, so we can go in and we can go to actions, and you can see down there it's just added itself. And then if we go to actions and we'll go to code, and the file that we want is in the sections of the site. So the section we're looking for is the footer section. So you can see here we've got footer.liquid, so that's under, you've got layout, templates and sections, and it's under sections. We've got footer.liquid, and if you just click on that, it will open up this code menu. Don't worry too much about anything here, you don't need to be able to read it. So if you do find, so that's either, if you're on a Mac, Command and F, or Control and F if you're on a PC, and you should get this little box up here, and if you just type in power, it should take you straight to it. But if you can't find it, if you're at the top, if you scroll down to, it should be the line numbers here, it's around line 300. So you can see here, okay, it starts at line 323. So there's a few different ones, you can see it's highlighted it 3 times. So this runs through lots of different if statements on the site. So if you want to remove it entirely, the best thing to do is just to remove them all. So what you can do is highlight this line, the whole line from the start of this small tag to the end of it. And then on a PC you can do command and the /, which is also the question mark key. On a Mac, command and that same button, so /, the one with the question mark on it, and that will just remove the line like that. If that shortcut doesn't work, you can put in here, if you put in a space and then do an exclamation mark and 2 dashes, which are on the right of the 0 key, and then you have to come to the end of this last bracket and then just put in 2 dashes there, and you'll know if it's worked because this line will be grey and the other ones will stay coloured. Whereas if this is done wrong, say I do it once, you can see the lines below have gone grey, and obviously that's going to remove the bottom of the site, so we don't want that. So we make sure it's right. For these ones, I'll just do the shortcut. So command and /, comment it out. You can always delete these, you've got a backup. It's unlikely you'll ever really want to bring this back, but I always find it's better to just comment things out just in case you ever need to come back and find areas you've modified of the site. But it's completely up to you. You can delete them or however you want to do it. And then once you've done it, you can either do Control and S or Command and S on a Mac, and that will save it, or you can just come up here in the top right, hit save, and then you can see assets saved. And then if we come into the preview of our store, you can hit it here, but I've got it in a new tab anyway. And then we hit refresh, and then you can see it's gone. And it works the same way. If you want to add some text or anything to that footer, you can do it there. This bit it's pulled in generally from the name of the store, so if you want to make little edits, you could actually make them in here, but I'll do that in another tutorial because this was just a simple one to remove that powered by link. And that's it. So I hope that helped, and if it did, please like the video, and if you want to see more Shopify and e-commerce type tutorials, then please hit subscribe.